Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Welcome to day 12 of the Mountain Culture Advent Box. This one excites me. We have a collaboration with another favourite brewery of mine, Banks, out of Seaford in Victoria, southeast of Melbourne. And it's called Would Recommend. Simple silver can, looks pretty sexy. It's an oat cream IPA at 7.5%. Bit hard to read. 500ml can. The reason it's called Would Recommend is I'll read the thing on the back. We recommended experimental hop HBC 1019. Our good mate Chris from Banks recommended New Zealand hop Southern Cross. Everybody recommends Citra. Enjoy. So yeah, it's going to be these two when they work together. They always come up with fire. Like it's awesome. So looking forward to it. Cheers, Tater. Good to see you, brother. Welcome in. Hope you're well. So I've got probably my favourite Mountain Culture glass. I just love the coloured logo on the glass. Looks awesome. Good style. Suits plenty of different diverse beer styles. So let's pour her in, shall we? Cheers again, Henning. Good to see you. So this is two of Australia's best breweries doing a collaboration together. And that looks effing amazing. Woohoo! In my camera, hazy IPAs always look shit. So when it comes to like, it looks like milky and washed out. Yes, but if I took a photo of this, it'd be like, yeah, bright, very nice looking out in the sun. It's just my shitty camera, so forgive me for that. Real life, it's like I'd say sort of like a darker orange. It's got about a 3 to 4 finger head. Medium carbonation. Very hazy. It's got that real hop saturated look. And I would say probably medium to full body. Let's go a whiff. So I'm getting a shitload of citrus. Getting grapefruit, orange, lime, maybe some lemon as well. There's like a touch of like pine and grassiness. I feel like with the backbone, it's like white bread, biscuity. Haze for days. Smells really, really good. It's got that like slight sort of citrus, like sherbety candy sort of feel. But yeah, I'm getting like pine, like a woodsy vibe, grassy. It's not dank. And yeah, there's not much bitterness there by the smell either. It's going to be like, it'll be a little bit sweet, but not too much. Oh, it smells so good. I think I'm up for a real treat today with today's two Advent beers. And apologies if you can hear my dog snoring. He's a tired boy. Cheers, Daniel. I seen you pop in just at the end of the last stream. Good to see you, brother. Good people, good community. I can't wait for the weekend. One more day of work and then woo, I don't have any plans, but I have a lot of good beers in the fridge. And there might be a touch of like peach there as well. But yeah, I just feel like it's mostly a citrus bomb, which when it comes to hazies, that's what I like. I love those citrus characteristics. Oh yeah, bro. Monkish are one of my favorites. See, I've had like Treehouse, I've had Trillium, I've had Fightins, like so many of the big names. And yeah, Monkish are definitely one that stand out for me. They're just that little bit different. They're sort of like I feel like with a lot of their beers, they're a little bit drier, and you also get like a dash of sort of I don't know. A lot of their beers seem to have like pine and some dankness. They're just that little bit different to yeah, like your East Coast hazies. Yeah, from what I've had, I really enjoy Monkish and Brewhouse. They're based up in Portland. They've got a heap of hype. They're really good. Yeah. Yeah, I know what it's like, dude. In Australia, like the worst beer prices in the world is always Scandinavia, and Australia is always not far behind. Where I think the last poll they did, Australia was the third worst in the world, but I think it was Norway and maybe Finland. There was two Scandinavian countries that were higher than us anyway. Just the taxes, it's so fucking ridiculous. Yeah, Iceland. I feel your pain, bro. In in this calendar I've got, one of the Melbourne breweries did an alcoholic root beer and they had a big spiel on it about how angry they are about the government and it said something about 49% of the cost of the beer was from Australian tax. It's like that's ridiculous. No wonder these breweries are folding and like struggling and stuff. And that's why our prices here are just so ridiculous. Like in America, you can get a case of like macro beer for like $20. In Australia, it's about 70. And that's just for shit beer. Like. But yeah, there's a lot of people that whinge about beer prices, and I'm like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. But if a Scandinavian does it, I'm like, yep, you know what you're talking about. When Americans whinge about beer prices, I'm like, cry me a river. You've got no idea. Yeah, the more it sort of warms slightly and the air's getting in, I'm getting like a real lemon lime thing going on. I get that a lot from Southern Cross as well. So yeah, Southern Cross is actually one of my favourite hops. So I'm not surprised that Chris from Banks recommended Southern Cross because he's a good boy. So I better get stuck into this bad boy. Have a look at it. Ooh, cheers. Oh man, that is good. Should look up what HBC 1019 is. It'd be good to know what characteristics that has. So if it's HBC, I reckon it's American hop. HBC 1019. So that's the hop that Mountain Culture recommended. And then Banks said, how about we go some Southern Cross? And then both of them agreed on Citra. So it's 3 hops. Hey, speaking of Scandinavia, how the fuck are you, Jimmy? Good to see you, brother. Cool. I see in the last couple of photos you've had the Fidens glass. Have you always had that there with you, or did he bring it back with him? Because I thought, I've seen the boys back from America. I thought, maybe he's brought the Fidens glass back for you because I've seen it in some photos. This collaboration's fire, Jimmy. Pretty much like if like people ask me who my favourite breweries are in Australia, these two always come to mind. So it's awesome to see them working together. Mountain Culture and Banks. The brew I had before, dude, it was an Imperial Mocha Stout, and it was by a brewery I'd never heard of. Like knew absolutely nothing about, and it was really good. They must be like they're one of the guys looked them up and it said that they're a contract brewery and they're only new and they've only got like limited check-ins. And I was just like, wow. It's always good to come across something new, like something exciting to look forward to. Yeah. Yeah, because I knew you had the Fighters glasses, but I thought, maybe you'd just left them back in the States. I just couldn't remember if I'd seen photos with Fiden's glasses. I'd just seen them all of a sudden. I thought, maybe the boys brought them back with him. I hope all's well, dude. I'm sure Christmas time will be good for you guys. Very smooth and creamy body, and yeah, full bodied too, like very thick mouthfeel. I've actually got a Fidens in the fridge, Jimmy. It's a collaboration with another hot brewery. Can't think of the name of the other brewery, but it's got like a big sword or something on the front of it. Yeah, it's whatever it is. It's hype. It's got like a pretty good average score, and I got a heap of good shit there. Oh, it was the same last year. I was doing these 2 advent boxes, and then I got all this hype stuff, and I was like, shit, like I need to drink the hype stuff as fresh as possible. So yeah, I don't think I'd quite. Yeah, by the look of when I started my channel, it was like December 30 last year. So as far as like reviews go on that of the Advent stuff, it would have just been stuff on Instagram. It wouldn't have been videos like this daily. But yeah, you do 2 of these every day, and you're like, woo. Cool. Any beers stand out? This beer is fucking awesome. I'm definitely glad that I'm drinking these 2 beers at a stupid time because yeah, I got to go to work. Like I work tonight. It's like I've had 2 massive beers like for this Advent. Like the same day I'm going to work. It's like thank fuck I've got hours to get over them because they're both massive beers. I haven't had any food yet either, so that'll make a difference. What am I going to eat today? Boys, hey. My 2 dogs are just staring at me. They're like, let's go outside, bro. It's too nice out there. It's shit inside. Yeah. I feel like brown ales are one of those styles when you've been in the craft for a while and you don't see many of them. In the early days, you'll have them and you'll be like, oh, it's not that good. But you'll have one as your palates advance and you're like, fuck, this is good. Especially too, like I love if you get like a brown ale, a red, or a black, and they're like real hop forward, like a West Coast. Something about it's just awesome. We'll have to try and have a drink sometime, dude, over the next. I don't know if you'll be available, but I would make the time to try and catch up with you at some stage over the next week or two. Because yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of time off work, so whether you want to catch up for a beer, like you could name a time and I could see if it suits me. It's pretty cool that my channel's turning 1 year old. So yeah, on the probably the weekend prior to the 30th. So as in not this weekend, the one after, I'm thinking about doing a panel just for like 1 year celebration. And yeah, obviously because I got mates in the UK, Europe sector, and then the US, Canada. I thought I might do either one stream where I divide it into 2, so I'll have mates from England and Europe and that first, and then cut it, and then the others come in, or I just do 2 separate streams. Yeah, that's the thing though. A lot of times when I'm doing streams though, dude, I'm doing them to suit like other people. So yeah, like if you've got a particular time that suits you where you want to sort of, well, I don't know, just start out. If I have a couple of days off work, I'm happy to sort of accommodate and start when you want to start. Because a lot of times I do that anyway. I sacrifice my own sort of time and tiredness and that to hang out with others all the time. So like, yeah. If you come up with a time and a rough day and a time, dude, I'll make it happen. And yeah, like any of you Scandinavian fellas, if you want to come up for a drink, just let us know. It'd be good to hang out with like, yeah, some different people on a panel. So Henning, did you come through Fusel? Like how did you come across the channel, dude? I feel like I got a little bit of dankness on that last sip. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I thought so. Because it was like, yeah, I was talking about like Scandinavia and different like beers over there and stuff yesterday, and he popped in, and then yeah, all of a sudden I got yeah like a. So you're Norway, and then was the other guy from Norway as well? I would absolutely love to visit Scandinavia. It's always been like massive bucket list. Like I'd love to go to Mikkeller beer celebration over there. I don't know, as a kid I was always intrigued by Scandinavia. Cheers, Stuart. How's all that drama going? Have you sorted it out? What's going on? Yeah. I've always felt that also in Scandinavia, particular styles I think you guys like absolutely nail. Like I've always thought when it comes to like big like bold stouts and that you don't get much better than a lot of the Scandinavian breweries. Um, even some of the lagers and that there, it's like fucking phenomenal. I wish I could get hold of Peter from the Master of Hoppets. I wish I could get hold of his beers at Bad Seed Brewing. He's like, yeah. I mean, because like I've known him for a while, if I hit him up, he'd probably help me out. But you don't really want to be the person that sort of asks. Oh, that sounds amazing. Fuck yeah, that's cool. And that's another thing I've heard too, is in Norway, it's a little bit like Poland, where a lot of people homebrew just because, yeah, it's just like sort of tradition and also because it costs and that as well. You get a lot of sort of microbreweries or nano breweries sort of starting up. And fuck the alcohol tax. Fuck the government. Here we go. Is this disco or is this Slurpee? Cheers, brother. Good to see you. So yeah, I've finished this one now too. Uh, ooh, I'm gonna say the same score for this as the last one. 4.6 out of 5. It's very, very good. I would recommend it. So yeah, two of my favourite breweries together, Mountain Culture and Banks, an oat cream IPA at 7.5, and the delightful name. And yeah, as I said, it had that experimental hop, Southern Cross, and Citra. Good combo. But yeah, very nice, like full bodied, smooth and creamy, bready, biscuity base. It's a bit of a citrus bomb, to be honest, and that's what I like. Had a touch of pine and grass. Very, very well done. And one of the better ones in the box so far, just like the with the can vent one. So yes, I'm going to depart and possibly get some food because I'm a hungry boy. Not sure if there'll be any more ales today. Probably not because of work tonight. But if there's any panels going, I might join. We'll see what happens. And yes, thanks everyone for chiming in. We will see you probably this time tomorrow. Cheers.